Welcome to Drive to Buy. This is my 1978 Chevy Blazer, and if you want a full walk around, please, I'll put a link in the bottom. This is the workshop section, and the car came to me with a couple of issues. It's actually not a standard issue car. If you look in the engine bay, we've actually got a 2004 V8 in here, so it's got electronic ignition and is a lot more usable. However, when they did the conversion, there were a few things that they were a little lazy to do. Firstly, it didn't have a Speedo that works, and it also didn't have a radio that works. Objective for today is to fix the Speedo, and while we've got the dashboard out, take a look at the internals behind. So what we have here for the job is a new Speedo cable. I'm hoping it's the right one. It's an extra 20 centimeters longer than the last one. And while the dash is out, I'm going to replace the old bulbs with some LEDs. And I've got some new fittings which will go hopefully to replace a couple that are broken. So let's get on and break out the dash. So here we go, the dash. We've got 9 screws I think to take out. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws. So let's take out the screws. All right, that's everything out. So this is the fascia. We should be able to take this off. Let's see what we can do. Dash up. It is pretty awkward, but does come out. All right, now here's the bit that's a pain. I gotta get this. You see how it's been taped in? The tube goes from here to the AC, and then obviously it's covered up, and I need to keep that intact. So let me move this out to one side. And move it down like so. All right, so let's take a look at the dash itself. These need to come out, and they've got a couple of bolts, so let me just grab a spanner and we'll pull those out. So we moved indoors now. It's 40 to 45 degrees outside and the camera literally stops working. So I want to take a breath, come into the AC and show you the instrument panel. As you see, it's 1970s printed circuit. A Speedo cable goes here, and we have the lights, which are here, little bulbs that are quite dim and quite old fashioned. I'm going to replace them with these LEDs. I'm going to see what that looks like. First thing I want to do though is check to see that a Speedo cable works and actually connects. So this should be a push fitting, so I should be able to slot that in. Let's see whether it goes. Inside you'll see that it's square, so the idea is to slot it in and then lock it in. So, oh, look at that, perfect. All right, so that's good from this side. So I'm going to now replace all the bulbs. All right, let's go ahead and replace these bulbs. We'll start with this one. All right, so I need 3 more bulbs and take it out to the car. All right, so we're back in the car. As I said, there's a couple of bulbs down here which need to be replaced. So I'm going to do that. So now we need to fit the Speedo. So the Speedo is going to go here. There's a hole just down there, and it'll thread through to the back of the dash, which is here, and into this position here. So let's grab the Speedo and see if we can thread it through from the top. It's quite hard to get in because of the size of the car, but let's see if I can push it through. Let's have a look and see if we can find it in here. There it is down there. That's perfect. I want to do this end first because I want to make sure that everything's connected before I put the dash back in. I'm not going to finish that now because I want to check the lights work after dark. We'll do a session on that. The Speedo itself needs to go down very close to the bulkhead, so I'm going to thread it down here, and it is tied to the bottom of the car. Thread along here, so push everything through. Thread it down here. So I'm now under the car. I've got gloves on because this part's a little dirty. The Speedo cable is here, as you can see, and I'm going to run this over the frame. It's got to run all the way down the side and then over the top of the gearbox, which will then bring it out down here. Alright, so I've threaded it over the top of the gearbox, and now I'm going to locate it in here, and hopefully it connects. So I've checked the lights, they seem good. I'm going to put the dash back in now. Again, this is tricky to get in. Push it up, make sure it's aligned where we need it to go. Okay, so that's in, and let me put the screws back in. The dash is going to come out again, so I won't put all the screws in because I need to fix this clock. But for the time being, I want to test the Speedo. So here's where we've got to put this back together whilst protecting the AC. Getting it over the radio, which it is, and then over the light knob down here, which it is. Right, I'm not going to fix it up because I want to check that everything is working. So I'm going to put the seat back in, take it for a drive, and make sure the Speedo is working okay. Alright, now the seat is back in, so what we're going to do is jump in the car and take it for a drive and see whether that Speedo actually works, and then later on, if it does, I'll fix everything back in. Okay, let's take it for a drive. It looks like the Speedo is working, though I have to say it is jumping around a little bit. I have to look and find out what that means. But we do have a Speedo. Oh, that's okay, it's steadying out. Oh, fantastic. Oh, look, that works really well now, so it's steadying out. Excellent. So we got a Speedo, I'll put the dash back together, and she's ready to go. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my work on the car. If you do, please subscribe. I'm going to try and upload more videos. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I hope it's not too unprofessional for you. And I look forward to showing you some more stuff in the coming weeks. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.